Okay, with the 2016 kx450, the main problems he said with this bike, well, first thing, he actually made like a little kickstart bracket because his kickstart won't stay in. So he gonna need a new Kickstarter. You know, he just made that work. But other than that, you know, the main problem is that the bike have transmission problems. So it's pretty much stuck in one gear. At first he said the bike used to only go from first to third. So it had 3 gears, you know, like a pit bike. And then now the main problem is the bike is not starting no more. So they pretty much rode the bike to the ground, you know. So that's lack of maintenance. They pretty much rode it until they couldn't ride no more. All right, so I finally got the cylinder off, and his piston still is good. The piston's still good. His crank still is perfect. Yeah, his crank's still perfect. You know, his cylinder's still good. Don't have no scratches or scuffs. And his valve head is still perfect. His valve's still good. But the only problem, like I said, is that he have a transmission problem. So he gonna need a new transmission. That's what he gonna need. Cause it's his top end and everything's still good. His crank's still good. So he gonna need a new transmission, and he gonna need engine gaskets and a new spark plug. All right, for the 2016 kx450, we got all these parts in, but as you can see, this old bottom end that's on the bike had glue on the engine cases. So, and on top of that, it had transmission issues. It only stayed stuck in like 5th gear. So he went ahead and got him a whole complete bottom end. And then he got a new clutch cover, a new Kickstarter, complete gasket kit, got a new spark plug and an air filter. So next thing is taking the motor off. Then we're gonna go from there. All right, y'all, I got that bottom end off the frame. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is take that piston off, start taking the clutch cover off with the clutch basket, the stator cover, the stator, so I can start switching everything over to the new bottom end, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, I got all the old parts off the old bottom end, the clutch basket and everything, the Kickstarter gear, stator, piston. So the next step is I'm gonna start putting everything on the new bottom end, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, I got that piston on there, got the clutch basket on, the clutch cover, the stator cover, timing chain. So the next thing is start putting the cylinder on, and the cylinder in the valve head. Then we're gonna go from there. Then we're gonna check the valve clearances. All right, man, I got that cylinder on. So the next thing we're gonna do is put the cylinder head on the valve head, and then put the cams and everything on and time it. Then we're gonna check the valve clearances. Then we're gonna go from there. All right, I got the cams in there, got it timed. Is that top dead center, everything right? So the next thing is checking the valve clearances. That one slid through easy, nice and smooth. This one nice and smooth. Now we're gonna check the exhaust. Be nice and smooth. Yeah, and this one nice and smooth. So the valve clearances is perfect. So the next thing is putting that brand new spark plug in there and putting the cam cover on. And then I'm gonna start putting the motor back on that frame. Then we're gonna go from there. All right, now everything complete. Got that cam cover on there. Got that brand new spark plug in there. So now I'm gonna start putting the motor back on that frame. And then we're gonna go from there. All right, I got the motor on the frame. Got the motor tight, all the bolts in it. Got motor oil, coolant, everything in it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is put the subframe on and start putting the gas tank and everything back together. And as you can see, the transmission is shifting nice and perfect. It's neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, back to fourth, third, second, first, and back to neutral. All right, I got the pipe on, got the subframe on, but one more thing that I changed out was that air filter, which looked like it been on for about 2016 since the bike was made. But other than that, last things I'm gonna do is put the gas tank on and put the seat and the screws. Then we're gonna go from there. Nice and strong. Got a nice little idle to it. Definitely that V-touch.